Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team from the ACC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. The back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made down inside the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
This is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, that's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And the Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get Just to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Cowboys. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. They bring him down right at the 20.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Hit as he released it. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting 1st quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Catch your breath after that.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On third down, he drops to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. It's a fake trying to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. The fake works perfectly. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Longhorns. It was a foot race and he won it. Now the touchdown off the trick play, and the punter executes the pass pretty well there, Kurt.
Yeah, how about this punter showing the arm there with a nice touch for the touchdown? But also, how about the head coach and the special teams coordinator? It takes a lot of courage to call that play, hoping it will work out.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Fights through a tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Just trucks through the defender. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
First down and 10. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He's back to throw again on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaking through defenders. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
But they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards of field position. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Caught over the middle. It's Sims.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you'll see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to pass here. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Heading left after the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a first down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cowboys will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Finds room at the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the sack. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. We'll try to run it with the option. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Backs against their own goal line, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Etienne. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Here comes the flea flicker. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Second down now after the sack. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Cowboys. His passing game is still on fire. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Offense takes the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have the speed, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And that sets up a return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Took contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here's the 2nd down play. Watch the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defensive coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Cowboys. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Oh, it's a fake trying to run for the score. And he's brought down. That fake fooled absolutely no one. It didn't work at all. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas, 23.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Finds room at the 30. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Made the defense look slow that time. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma State Cowboys.